Einen wunderschönen, meine Lieben, hier ist wieder Martin mit deinem Lieblings-Let's Play zum Spiel Neo. Und heute mal nicht mehr so spät abends, aber dafür tagsüber. Und ich dachte mir, vielleicht schaffe ich es ja, dieses Spiel jetzt einmal durchzuspielen.
Rust or is this not rust?
Depends on how you define rust.
A kind of ruddy substance that dissolves in flow?
Then it's not rust. It has the same components, but no matter how much flow I throw at it, it won't budge. On the contrary, flow seems to evaporate when they come into contact.
Evaporate?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right word. It's absorbed, consumed? I mean, it disappears.
Oh yeah. Then it's like hyperrust.
If you will.
So, to summarize, hyperrust dissolves flow, which dissolves rust. Maybe rust dissolves hyperrust. That would be like rock, paper, scissors.
No, rust and hyperrust, as you call it, have no effect upon one another.
Too bad. I really like rock, paper, scissors. I win every time.
I know. And I still don't understand how you do it. It's statistically impossible.
If you think rock, paper, scissors has to do with statistics, you have really missed the point of rock, paper, scissors.
One day I will uncover this mystery.
All in due time. First, hyperrust. Then rock, paper, scissors.
So, dann gehen wir mal schnell schlafen.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
The sun was still high when we went to sleep, so I would say early afternoon.
No, I mean the real time. Like the apiary's time.
Then no.
Don't you want to know?
Not really. Time in the apiary only makes sense on apiary planets. The night and day cycles are a lot shorter here.
I know that. But I like to take a look at the time before I go to sleep. That way, when I wake up, I can look at the time and tell whether or not I slept well.
Can't you just go by whether or not you feel rested?
That's not the same. You don't get it. It's psychological.
How long do you need to sleep?
8 hours, 10 minutes.
Okay, so let's say it's 11 p.m. So tomorrow morning, I'll set the Nest clock at 7 a.m. Does that work?
7:10. And yes, that works. Thanks.
Okay, jetzt sind wir ein bisschen schlauer. Dasselbe hatten wir im letzten Let's Play schon. Ist aber auch nur eine kurze Momentaufnahme, eine kurze Wiederholung. Und wir sind geheilt, das ist gut. Draußen scheint die Sonne, mehr oder weniger. Das ist auch gut. Und ja, dann lass uns mal weitergehen. Ein bisschen erkunden hier. Jawohl, 2 Futter, bisschen Heilung, alles Paletti. Lass uns mal aufbrechen.
Do you think that the big door is still open?
I hope so.
Warum sollte das jetzt einen Unterschied machen? Waren wir da nicht schon? Wir waren doch schon dort. Gut, schauen wir uns mal auf der Karte an, was wir noch so alles zu erkunden haben. Wir haben hier noch die grüne Welt. Wir haben die rote Welt. Und wir haben die blaue Welt. Schlechte Erinnerungen zu erkunden. Wird Chat bestätigt. Das funktioniert nicht mehr so gut. Da ist noch ein bisschen Rost. Lonadon. Auf diesem Schrotthaufen holen wir nichts mehr raus. Über und über mit Schrott bedeckt. Zu erkunden. Kala, Spirata, Bürbelstation, experimentelles Kraftwerk, nicht so richtig ein so richtig fehlgeschlagenes Experiment, den singenden Pastinaken nach Hause bringen. Niemals. Noch ein bisschen Rost. Und hier zu erkunden, dann gehen wir doch einfach mal, fliegen wir nach Nekako. Birbel, komm her. Oder wie ich ihn nenne, Viper. Viper, komm her. Wie hört sich das wohl an, wenn der fliegt? Yes, yes, fight, fight. Ta, ta, ta. Nekako. Willkommen auf deinem neuen Planeten.
Yeah, we should have packed you a little sweater.
Pullis sind immer gut. Die kann man ausziehen, wenn es zu warm wird. Und man friert nicht. Das ist doch richtig cool. So. Ja, Wirbel, dann gleich mal hier weiter, würde ich sagen. Stimmt, da war noch einiges zu erkunden. Wir haben ja nur die Wirbelstation freigeschaufelt und sind dann wieder zurück, um zu speichern. Deswegen werden wir jetzt wieder mehr erkunden.
Why would they think that?
Fetzige Musik. Richtig hart am Gleiten. Hui. Ah ja. Wir gehen einfach mal hier lang. Wobei das ja gar kein Gehen ist. Da waren wir schon drin.
Flowburst. Flowburst.
Duschos. Wir sollten mal wieder etwas essen.
Ready.
Eat it!
You?
Yep, saw that. Cover me.
Ups.
That looks bad.
All set.
Now!
Oh, Blut.
Blut.
You know what to do.
I'm on it.
This one's ready.
Yep. You block, I'll hit.
One left.
On your mark.
Now!
Und der letzte jetzt.
Let's get it over with.
Let's get it over with.
You know what to do.
Einmal beruhigen, bitte.
There you go.
Und er ist wieder blau.
That's how we rock.
That's how we... Was auch immer. Sehr gut. Hui. Na komm. Ja, da kamen wir her. Hier haben wir gesäubert. Ich glaube, ich würde auch gern mal so gleiten. Das macht sicher Spaß. Why not? Come on. Yeah.
How about we each take one side of an aerial thread? We could meet in the middle and...
No.
Wir haben diese Insel noch gar nicht gesäubert. Ich habe jetzt aber auch keine Lust zu suchen. Wir gehen einfach weiter. Waren wir hier schon mal? Nein, waren wir nicht. Da unten links ist ein Gebäude. Und hier ist ein Flugzeugteil. Ich werde verrückt.
We found something.
Huh. I don't know this drone. Do you think that they developed a new kind especially to explore source?
Are you joking? It's a pallet jack.
A what?
Haven't you ever set foot in a warehouse?
What would I do in a warehouse? I'm not even sure there are warehouses on top.
Of course there are warehouses. Where do you think they store their stuff?
In a stuff box? Come on, let's get this hydraulic cylinder back to the nest instead of blathering.
What are you gonna use it for?
We'll see. Hydraulics are always useful.
If you say so.
Gut, Zylinder haben wir bekommen. Schade, dass wir jetzt direkt wieder zurückgehen, denn eigentlich brauchen wir noch was zu futtern für
Okay, a
Wirbel.
little bit of rust here and there, and that should be good.
Denn sonst ist es ein One-Way-Ticket. Könnten wir aber machen. Wir könnten so lange, bis wir
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just routine maintenance.
ein neues Teil
The nest
finden.
hasn't flown in a while. Does it really need maintenance?
It requires maintenance precisely because it's not flying. That way, when it's ready to take off, it'll be fully operational.
Looks like a dirty job.
Ah, that's nothing. Just a bit of gunk. Scrubs right off.
Let's scrub it off right now.
Hmm?
We all need a little maintenance, don't you think?
Am I supposed to believe that seeing my hands full of gunk is turning you on?
Certainly doesn't hurt.
Okay. But let me set some ground rules. No gear-based puns, whether it's about nozzles, cylinders, or pistons.
Flange gaskets?
Surprise me.
Okidoki. Dann fliegen wir wieder mit Birbel davon. Steig auf mein Ride. Genau, da gab es nämlich noch ein bisschen zu entdecken, wo wir gerade abgehauen sind, und da fliegen wir wieder hin. Wenn ich gar nicht so müde bin, dann ist mir viel mehr danach, dieses Spiel zu kommentieren. Sehr, sehr gut. Genau, hier einmal lang. Bop, 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 bop. Von hier aus dann nochmal zum nächsten Bereich. Ach, wahrscheinlich müssen wir ihn beruhigen, und dann ist die Insel auch gesäubert.
All set.
Boom, baby!
Let's get it over with.
And done.
Shielding. Right.
What's up? Getting tired?
3, 2, 1.
Go, go! Watch out!
Wow.
Wir hauen jetzt voll drauf.
Ready when you are.
Ready.
Alles, was geht.
All set.
Now!
Oh, das hat er wehgetan.
Nice shot.
Dann bekommst du direkt noch einen.
On your mark.
Go, go, go! This one's ready.
I got this.
Your turn.
Yep.
There you go.
Done and done.
Nee, leider nicht. Egal, wir gehen trotzdem weiter. Oder ist hier der Ross? Hier ist der Ross. Moment, hier ist auch noch.
I have to say,
Na also,
it's much nicer this way.
perfekt. Yay.
Should we just do the whole island?
I'll follow your lead.
Das höre ich gern.
Do you think we'll have enough?
We never have enough.
Ich will da hoch. Blop, 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 blop.
Here we go. More rust.
This one smells weird.
Chuck it then.
Are you insane?
Ja, die Steuerung ist nicht die beste. Ah, come on.
More housing.
These aren't too desolate. You wouldn't know that they've been abandoned all these years.
It might not have been that long.
Huh?
My mom said that she was still vice president when it all blew up. And I remember when she got that position. I was little, but I remember there was a party. Which means that this whole explosion thing happened afterward. Like 20 years ago at most.
That's weird. To think that we were alive at the time. That we were just chilling, watching cartoons, and meanwhile a whole planet was exploding.
We weren't exactly old enough to do anything about it. Or even understand any of it.
Right, that's true. But that puts things into some perspective.
Das ist der Lauf der
Shall we
Dinge.
check if one is open?
Let's go.
Unfälle passieren, wenn es schade
Should
ist.
I open it or should you? What's that you picked up?
This?
Teddyline.
Oh, he's cute.
Isn't he? Can we keep him?
I don't know, Kay. Who will take care of him?
I will. You're saying that now, but you'll lose interest in 2 weeks. And after that, I'll be the one taking him on walks and picking up his poop.
Oh no, I swear. And I'm sure he'll be tidy. Isn't that right, Sneddy? You'll be so tidy. Boop.
His name is Sneddy?
Yes, I believe. That just came to me.
Sneddy's cute. All right, let's keep him.
You hear that, Sneddy? We're gonna find you a new home.
Ein Handtuch. Das sollte man immer dabei haben.
How about we take a look?
Oh, Moment, hier ist noch eins. Oder? Ja, tatsächlich. Oh, wäre fast unentdeckt geblieben.
There isn't much space. Could you see yourself living in a place like this?
Oh yeah, no problem. You just need to pare stuff down. Let go of what's unneeded. I don't think the two of us could do it though. In such a small space, we keep stepping on each other's toes. It would be unbearable. Did you see anything interesting?
No. Never mind. It's like you said. We have to let go of what's unneeded.
Okay. Nee, passiert nichts. Ein neuer Weg hat sich uns geebnet. Aber ich will noch mal kurz weiter erkunden. Wir wissen ja, wo er ist. Crap.
Ready?
Go, go, go!
Oh.
You?
Yep, saw that. I got your back.
Sweet. See you around. You.
Ready when
Lass
you
die
are.
Frau in Ruhe.
Looks like this is working. Shielding.
Perfect. Now shoot.
On your mark.
Now.
He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
I got this.
Are you okay?
Ja, alles gut.
Oh,
Do
that's
you need
bad.
a cure capsule?
I'll consider it.
Hol ich gleich raus.
Are you all right? You?
Yep, saw that. Shield up.
Too soon.
Oh, shit. Ich dachte, er wäre schon soweit.
Let's get it over with. Oh, blute. One down.
One left. Hang on.
Thank you.
That looks bad.
All set.
Gut, dass wir Heilung eingepackt haben.
Your turn.
Und jetzt wird beruhigt.
You
Bam.
know what to do.
I got this.
Bye bye.
You're
Klatsch.
that good. That was the last one.
Jawohl, Insel gesäubert. Und war das jetzt aber auch wirklich alles? Damit meine ich, ist es der einzige Weg, den wir gehen können da unten? Oder macht es Sinn, hier oben lang zu gehen? Lass uns noch weiter erkunden. Ich glaube, wir können da hoch. Okay. Keine Ahnung. Dann gehen wir einfach da runter. Los. Los. Na los.
Okay.
Yeah?
Look up there.
That came down nearby. Maybe one fragment away tops.
Do you think that was another hornet?
We need to be careful until we know for sure. Making headway.
Wirbelstation.
This is impossible. There can't be a fault line on each bloating fragment.
No. The vibrations are likely propagating through the flow. Also, earthquakes aren't necessarily the result of fault lines.
Yeah? What else can it be?
Volcanic activity, for example.
Oh, well, how reassuring.
Da ist ein Gegner, der uns den Weg versperrt. Wir müssen wir sowieso besiegen, also los.
Ready when you are.
Ready. Are you all right? Let's get it over with.
And done.
Starting to look pretty tired.
There you go.
On your mark.
Yep. Are you okay?
He's right for the picking.
Harvest time. Take cover.
Shielding.
Perfect.
Careful.
Now shoot.
Starting to look pretty tired.
Ready when you are.
All set.
Bam!
Dann lieber den Schuss. Au.
What's up? Getting tired?
This one's tough.
Maybe try something else.
You.
Ready when you are.
Ready. They're up to something. Let's keep going. Starting to look pretty tired.
Your turn.
Yep, he's getting worn out.
Oh.
Well done. One to go. Here. Oh, brute. On your mark.
Anytime. Loot. Ready when... Watch out! Oh, did I miss?
Don't think so. All set.
Now!
He's getting worn out. On your mark.
Now! He lowered his guard.
Ow. Let's get it over with.
And done. This one's ready.
On it.
Bye-bye. That was easy.
Oh, so.
There. Look. That's the Heliga. Oh, looks like the rust got to him, too.
This could be our chance.
Den können wir so nicht besiegen. Da sterben wir. Da werden wir zu stark verletzt.
We're being tailed.
Hit him with a flow burst.
Nein.
We're all good. Every little bit helps. Picking up.
This one should open.
Heilt euch. Los. Naja. Besser als gar nichts.
Come over here. You're gonna like this.
Whoa! Looks like my room as a teenager during my RoboGlam phase. I had exactly the same poster.
The acrobots? That's not very robo-glam.
Hey, you can have blue tasting clothes but still appreciate the classics.
True. The acrobots really stood the test of time.
Well, they did have to change drummers recently because its motherboard fried.
I was talking about their music.
Oh, of course. Me too.
Ja, wir kommen wohl nicht drum herum zu kämpfen. Na gut. Alter, was?
Ready when you are. That looks bad.
He's right for the picking.
Harvest time. Done and done. Are you okay?
Ready?
Go, go, go!
You?
Yep, saw that.
Are you?
You know what to do.
Yep. You! You go, girl. Why?
Ready when you are.
Ready. Let's get it over with.
And done. There you go.
3, 2, 1.
Now! This one's ready. Now shoot.
On your mark.
Go, go, go! Your turn.
I'm on it. Well done. 1 to go.
Ready when you are.
All set.
You know what to do.
Yep.
This one's ready.
On it.
Bye-bye. Yes! A hollow bug?
So that's what was in the cocoon. But who?
Ah, here you are, finally. I knew you wouldn't stray far from your nest.
Osius?
That's funny. I was fully expecting to find you two all skin and bones, matted hair, living like frightened animals. But you look very healthy. Especially you. You are resplendent. So, it seems like the Hornets weren't too much of a hassle. For the record, I personally objected to sending them. I preferred a more peaceful approach. But you know the council. Always so reluctant to live with the times.
What do you want?
Same as ever. You.
You'll have to go through me first.
If you wish to demonstrate your manhood and your strength by punching a hologram, be my guest. But I doubt this is going to impress anyone. You. I know we got off on the wrong foot, you and I. But you have been on my mind constantly. Ever since our brief and rowdy encounter last time. The matchmaker could not have made a better choice for the two of us. And I'm sure that deep down you think so too. Which is why I don't want to bring you back to top by force. I'm confident that you will join me there of your own volition. What can I say? I'm a sentimentalist. It's just one more thing we have in common.
That will never happen.
And another one. We're stubborn. You see, we're made for each other, you. In time, you'll come to realize that. And I'm ready to show some goodwill until you do. So give me your conditions. Anything you want, I will do everything I can to satisfy you.
I want Kay.
I see. Some habits are hard to shake. Give me a chance. Take some time to know me. And after a while, if I'm still falling short for you, and you want to see Kay from time to time, I won't stand in your way.
You really don't understand, do you?
Oh, yes, you. I understand. I understand not to take you for granted. I even understand the odds look against me. But I never imagined that a mere holographic visit would be sufficient to convince you. You see, my purpose was merely to announce my impending arrival. Been held up by a few council matters, but I'll be on my way soon. It's an opportunity to spend some time together. Learn to know one another. And to visit this source I've been hearing so much about. I'm sure my companionship will quickly change your mind. You'll see. And if that's not the case, then too bad. We can always recalibrate.
What?
Goodbye, you. See you very soon.
No, wait, what? What did you just... Did he just talk about recalibrating?
He did, but
I knew it. It's not a rumor. Recalibration really does exist.
calm down. He's probably bluffing.
Why would he be bluffing? What blooting good would that do?
He's trying to scare us.
For what? So that I fall right into his arms, fear-stricken? What's the plan there? No, there is no way he's bluffing. That moron has never had to bluff in his entire life. And if anyone has access to those kind of rotten practices, he does. Oh, they are going to recalibrate us. We'll have nothing left from one another.
We don't know that.
Could we sit down somewhere? My legs are feeling a bit wobbly.
I guess we must be pretty close to the origin of the flow bridge. I've never seen it look so impressive.
Please, enough with this bridge.
Huh?
I mean, it is the entire reason why we are having problems. Osius, the drones.
But the bridge is also the reason why we're here.
I know. But like, what if only we were able to use it? Maybe it could work just for us and no one else. I'm just asking for one little change in the universal laws of physics. Is that too much?
It could work.
What? Changing the universal laws of physics?
No. I mean, if this bridge weren't here, we'd be completely cut off from the other planets in the apiary. No one could come and get us.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you don't understand. We could sever the flow bridge.
Are you serious right now?
Why not? A flow bridge is only a big bunch of flow threads woven together. If we can absorb a flow thread, maybe we could...
Are you even listening to yourself? There's not a big bunch of flow threads. There are millions of them.
Oh, all right. A very big bunch.
Maybe we could use the hyper rust.
I see where you're going with that, but how would you do it? We can't exactly throw the hyperrust into a bag and wait for it to start sucking stuff in. Best case scenario, it would cut off a few flow threads on its way, and the bridges would come right back together.
But then we could grab the flow.
What?
With our gloves, our boots. Aren't we grabbing flow?
Sure, but nowhere near that amount.
Because the batteries are capped. But let's say I stick a bit of hyper rust on the glove's circuits, where the batteries are, for example. They would absorb the flow, which would collide with the hyper rust, which would evaporate or whatever. Let's say I remove the safety on the gloves so they could absorb several threads at a time. It would take a while, but it could take care of the whole bridge.
And you could do that?
If we had enough hyper rust, I think so.
Then let's get to work.
Ja, oder wir denken erstmal darüber nach, ob wir damit den restlichen Planeten auch noch zerstören würden. Und dann treffen wir eine Entscheidung.
Shut down.
Do you think you can get it back online?
There is absolutely no time for that right now. Such a child.
Why stop here?
Jetzt lass von mir ab und dreh um.
A job well done.
Whoops.
Flow burst. Flow burst. Should've run faster, big guy. What is this thing? Is that a ship?
It used to be. Swarm 800. Class A liner ship. The kind we use to settle new colonies. Probably the kind we use to evacuate them as well.
And, how many people can you fit on a Swarm 800 exactly?
I'm not sure you really want to know.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to get used to the thought that my mom has hundreds of deaths on her conscience.
Wanna take a break?
No. Right now, I just really want to sever this bloating flow bridge.
Then let's go.
Okay, machen wir gleich, aber ich will mir das erstmal hier nochmal genauer anschauen. Ach, das ist alles. Ja. Das war alles. Dann holen wir uns das Teil
Good thing we don't have to scrub.
und gehen wieder zurück. Schnell weg.
It's not working.
Oh, shit.
This was a
Mann.
mistake.
On your mark.
Anytime.
I can't take much more of this.
Eat it! Ready when you are.
Ready. Come on.
Boom, baby!
Ready.
Go, go, go!
We found his weak spot.
Let's make sure we remember.
You.
Booyah! Ready when you are.
All set.
Awesome! Now shoot!
On your mark.
Now! Oh, come on! Ready when you are.
Ready. Are you all right? You?
Yep, saw that.
Let's get it over.
That looks bad.
One to go. All set.
Now!
He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
You?
Yep, saw that. Who's next?
Ja.
Oh, wow. I think we'll say hi from over here. Hey, did you check if those apple juice we ate last were fresh? Because I think I'm hallucinating. Right now I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I see a Wadoo's turbine.
I'm not sure what a Wadoo's turbine looks like, but I'm seeing something as well.
Blute, it's real! I have been dreaming of adding this turbine to the nest, but they stopped producing them over 20 years ago, and I wasn't the only one seeking them out.
Do you think it still works?
I know it still works. That is precisely why everyone wants one. And the reason Wadoo's went bankrupt. Their turbines are literally indestructible.
Ja, tatsächlich, ja.
Handy.
Etwas herzustellen und zu verkaufen, das nie kaputt geht, ist keine gute Idee. Dann wirst du ja pleite. Du wirst irgendwann nichts mehr verkaufen.
You're reading my mind.
Need help carrying it?
Please.
So, turbine doing its thing?
Give me a minute. Come on.
Just one piece left, and we'll be ready for takeoff.
There we go. Now we'll never need to recharge the nest ever again. It can draw its flow directly from the ground.
Is that safe?
Nothing is safe, Kay. That's what makes life so exciting. But it's pretty safe. Rather unlikely to blow up the nest or anything.
Rather unlikely?
Well, we made it all the way here. That was rather unlikely. And yet, look at us.
So right now you're telling me that it's entirely possible it might blow up the nest.
Okay, I might have got a little confused in the way of my argument there. But I have been working on this for 2 hours. And I'm tired and sore everywhere. Speaking of which, I think I deserve a massage. What do you say?
I'd say it's rather unlikely.
Is that rather unlikely as in rather unlikely the nest will blow up? Or rather unlikely as in rather unlikely we made it all the way here?
You'll see.
Ich glaube, ich weiß jetzt, was das bedeutet. Wenn die Leiste voll ist, dann können wir wieder feiern. Kann das sein? Könnte das?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's time
Ja,
for an apple burn.
tatsächlich. Ich hatte recht. Feiern.
What are you
Clink.
thinking about?
Why'd you ask?
Dunno. You seem sullen. Was it not good?
Yeah, of course it was good. You were in the front row. You should know.
So? What's up? You seem lost in your thoughts.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about the apiary.
Of course.
No, that's not what I meant. I was just thinking, there has to be others, right? Others like us, who love one another, trying to escape the matchmaker.
I'm sure. So?
Well, I was wondering, shouldn't we, help them? Send them a message? Tell them about Source?
Nicht über den Planeten erzählen, aber... Oh, das ist aber eine schwierige Frage. Egoistisch sein oder uns weiter riskieren und anderen helfen?
And how would we do that?
I don't know. I'm hypothesizing.
I'm just saying that would be the quickest way to attract more attention from the apiary. Being a fugitive is one thing, but blood stirring is another.
I agree, but if there were more of us, we could be better organized, resist better.
Aren't you okay with just me?
Yeah, of course. But why should we have this kind of luck? Just because you had the nest? Just because I had the coordinates to Source? Whilst others in the apiary are forcibly matched with people they hate.
I know the feeling. But there comes a time when you have to think about number one. I'd love for the world to be rid of the matchmaker too. For everyone in the apiary to be free to live with or love whoever they want. But if I could press a button that would solve all of the apiary's problems in one go, and pressing it would even run the risk of losing what you and I have together, I can guarantee you that not only would I not press it, but I would rip out the wiring.
Ja, okay. Alles klar, aber ich kann so eine Antwort leider hier nicht geben. Ich stimme dir zu.
That's a bit selfish.
It's completely selfish. And that's also what anyone else would do in my place. No one would press that gluten button.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich ihn drücken würde. Ich will diese Entscheidung auch gar nicht treffen müssen. Aber wahrscheinlich würde es sonst kaum jemand tun, ja.
I hope I'm right. Because if I'm not, that makes me a gluten monster.
The cutest of monsters, though.
Ready to go again?
Only one way to find out.
Only one? You must think I am unimaginative.
Ich brauche noch mehr Hyperrust. Okay. Gut, dann belassen wir es doch erstmal dabei. Und ich esse einen kleinen Snack. Genau, und genieß den wundervollen Sonntag. Danke, dass du zugeschaut hast. Und wenn dir dieses Video gefallen hat, dann hinterlass mir einen Like, einen Kommentar und ja, abonniere meinen Kanal. Ich würde mich freuen, dich auch bald wieder unterhalten zu können. Also, bis dahin, dein Martin. Ciao.